As we continue to look forward to an optimistic 2021, one of our big projects coming up is downtown, and it includes a new hotel. And joining us tonight is Mac Hamilton of Hamilton Real Estate, who is developing this project. Mac, thanks for being on and giving us a sneak peek at what this project's going to look like.
Well, thank you, Brad. As you know, we're delighted to have the opportunities that we have had and the opportunity to bring this hotel to downtown Owatonna. And I think as we take a look at what we've done to this point in time, we do have site control of the entire site. And as part of that, we're working with the city on a streetscaping plan that you can see the beginnings of in the rendering that you just put up. It will be expanding the sidewalk area by roughly 8 feet, taking away the diagonal parking that currently exists on Cedar and replacing it with parallel parking and cutting out a drop-off area for the hotel guests. But the width of the sidewalks will be thick enough to have outdoor dining. And as part of our project, because we not only are doing the hotel, but the two buildings adjoining it to the south, so that we can make an impact on an entire city block of Cedar Avenue. And as part of that, we're buying the current bagel building and the former Jerry's restaurant. Mark and Stacy, the operators of the bagel group, are going to actually be relocating within the building on the other side of the demising wall to a space that will be twice as large as their current area. They're, as you know, highly regarded, doing well, need more space to be able to do even better. And we're tickled to be able to work with them and help accommodate their expansion right within our buildings and as part of this development. The Jerry's building, we intend fully to bring a higher end restaurant into Owatonna, something beyond what Owatonna currently offers, that we think that people will appreciate, and something that will complement the hotel and its guests. Also, we're hopeful that that restaurant can provide room service opportunities and for small functions that happen within the hotel, perhaps some catering opportunities as well. Our plans are to close on this property, on all the properties, by the end of March, be in a position to work with Stacy, and Mark to have their bagel shop relocated to the other side of the wall before the 1st of June. We will then build a model room for the hotel in their existing bagel shop, and then have the hotel site underway by the early part of June. Concurrently with that, we're going to build a new 43-unit apartment building, 4-story building across Pearl that will have somewhat of a contemporary look that will somewhat tie together thematically the appearance of 111 Vine, the new hotel, and Pearl to make visually some type of campus within downtown. And we plan to be building that. Moe's will be our contractor there as well. And we plan to be building that concurrently with the hotel.
In your perspective, what do you think this is going to do for the downtown here in Owatonna?
Well, we believe it'll be a stimulus. The city isn't planning to stop with the streetscaping out in front of our hotel. They plan to continue it across the street and also expand it by a block in either direction, north and south, effectively down to the park. So I think that will be transformative to the downtown community, hopefully make walkability more desirable.
Mac, you've done multiple projects now in Owatonna, and maybe talk a little bit about why you've decided to do that.
Yeah. Well, 3.5 years ago, Troy Klecker and Greg Krischke organized something called the Micropolitan. And I noticed this because I needed 4 hours of continuing education to keep my real estate license, and thought, well, I'll go over and learn something about Owatonna. And I was just very impressed, not just with the presentation, but with the attitude of town. The mayor was positive. Council members spoke. The superintendent of the schools, the head of the park department, and several of the business leaders within the community made presentations as well. And I came away saying, this looks like a community that I want to do something in, and that has some needs that maybe I can help fill.
Mac Hamilton, thank you for joining us and for that preview and look ahead. And thank you for all your work to date.